What is up, everybody? It's your boy Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and today, should say tonight, we are going to be doing our last minute Scream 6 predictions. Now, this one's going to be kind of interesting because I'm not exactly caught up on the news and rumors per se. I try and stay away from that for the movies I really want to see. I know some of you are caught up to the very T on news, and that's great. But I'm so far behind, and it's going to be interesting to see what I predict because, like I said, I'm not caught up, quite frankly. And I will say this: I'm supposed to be joined by my friend Dino. He said he might be a little late. That's cool. We will roll with what we got, but let's dive into some questions, shall we? So my first one is, does Sam survive? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let's put comments up first. I'm so rude. Hello, Kirsten. She says, what's up, everybody? Don't forget to smash that like button. Thank you very much, Kirsten. I appreciate that. And we'll be diving in as people come in. Yeah. So, but my first question is, hold on 1 minute, guys. Just doing some stuff over here. My first question is, does Sam survive? Now we're gonna be doing this a decent amount. As you can see, I have my Ghostface hat, Ghostface hoodie. Thank you very much, Ryan Keys. Yeah, we shall see. Does Sam survive? I'm gonna say yes. I'm not the biggest fan of Sam per se. There's another sister that I'm a bigger fan of, and yeah, we'll yeah. It's going to be interesting to see. I think she does survive at least the trilogy, but we shall see. I think I'm having some. Can you guys hear me? I'm having some issues. I don't see some comments coming in and all that, unless it's on major delay. Comment if you can. Huh, that's weird. I'll just go off the comments on my iPad then. Maybe StreamYard's having some issues tonight. I'm not sure. Hello, Conrad. Conrad says he thinks she survives. I do too. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Perfect. For some reason, it's not. Comments aren't coming up on StreamYard app, and it was for a while. I wasn't sure if I was even live, but okay, cool. I guess it's just some issues. That's cool though. We'll work with it. Yeah. If something goes wrong, let me know, guys. Sam. Yeah. I think she survives at least this trilogy. So 5, 6, 7. Now, after that, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. But yeah, does Tara survive? I think that's a no-brainer. I think for sure she survives. And yeah, simply put, I just think it's a no-brainer. I don't even think they would consider it. There would be a swerve though to do that. I can't say I would like that. But yeah. Maybe she'll die in 7. I believe you mean Sam Conrad, and yeah, it's possible. Yeah, I'm not sure. I am really not sure. But I think Tara survives. That's an easy one. I believe she's the future of this franchise, even when Sam moves on or whatever, you know. Does Mindy survive? Now, this in 7 after becoming Ghostfish, or at least that's what I want. I wanted that with Sydney for the longest time, Kirsten. Sorry, guys. I can't put these comments up on screen, but I will read them from here. For whatever reason, I can't see comments. Maybe if I refresh it. Nope, can't. Okay, I'll just read them from here then. We'll work with what we got. Yeah, I wanted Sydney to do that for the longest time, but they never did it. And we'll get into Sydney. I thought Sydney would have been a great Ghostface, but they did not want to do it for whatever reason. And yeah, 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 it's funny that we think alike there, Kirsten. Yeah, Sam. Okay, so does Mindy survive? Now the trailers don't show Mindy having good chances in this one. It's interesting. They could be preparing us. It could be a red herring. Again, like I said, I don't know a lot of the news, rumors, all that. I'm really not sure. But it doesn't look good for her. But I'll say yes. I will say yes. I don't think Mindy makes it out of this one. The way Sam took out Richie, she definitely could be the one. Yeah. That ending to Scream 5 or Scream, whatever you want to call it. I call it Scream 5 because it's the 5th movie. It's Sam went a little crazy. By when she killed Richie and how she killed Richie. That was one of the most gruesome kills from the franchise. And yeah, that was absolutely brutal. I couldn't believe it, but yeah, I mean, yeah, we're kind of coming back to Sam a little, but we all go a little mad sometimes. Yes, and we will get into him too. There's some questions I have about old cast members coming back. She went balls to the wall, crazy. Yes, she did, Conrad. By the way, Conrad and Kirsten and whoever else is here, thank you for being here. I appreciate you joining me. And yeah, I like that. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so I don't think Mindy makes it out. Oh wait. Oh, the comments just came through. Awesome. Yep, there we go. For whatever reason, it was not working. And all righty. Hang on 1 minute, folks. All right. We have our guest here. What's up, my man?
What's going on, bro? How's everything? Sorry I'm late,
good.
man, but
Nah, you good. You good. I appreciate you giving me warning. You didn't miss much, honestly. It was weird. Once you came in, all the technical issues went away.
There you go, man. There you go.
The comments weren't popping up on screen.
Yeah.
So I had to read them from my iPad, and then as soon as the comments came in, you came in, and I'm like, "That's okay."
There we go, man. Meant to be, my man.
Yeah. But we'll circle back for Dino. But yeah, we all go a little mad sometimes. Kirsten says, "Hey, Dino."
Hey, Kirsten, how's it going?
Screamrad. I did not realize that was his name. Screamrad, aka Conrad, says, "Hey."
Conrad.
Yeah. So I was just doing I have some questions here.
Yep.
I only got like 3 questions in, so we'll just go back. I'll just go back straight up. Sam, yes or no, surviving? That's gonna be the theme here, by the way.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Just simple yes or no. If you don't think she's gonna survive, give me why or think how she goes.
All right.
Yeah, so Sam, what do you think?
Oh no, I think she's surviving. She ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere.
I think so
she's
too.
She's the new Sydney.
Yeah. At least in this trilogy, I don't think she's going.
Yeah, yeah. Now, 7, maybe.
That's what I said.
But 6, she ain't going nowhere. But
now, I do want to put this comment up because we were behind. Kirsten wants in 7 Sam to become Ghostface. I wanted Sydney to become Ghostface, so I would be okay with that. It would be a twist.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one is a little more obvious, at least for me. Tara.
I'm gonna be I've been sus of Tara since 5. So if it happens, really? I'll just be like, I knew it. But if she doesn't, I'll be okay with that too. If she doesn't, but
wow, okay. See, I think she survives. I think she could carry on the franchise even after 7. I mean, Jenna Ortega is great, and don't rip me apart in the comments. I haven't watched Wednesday yet. Have you?
Bro, Wednesday is amazing.
I know.
Like you'll watch like the first episode. Yeah, I was the first episode.
Yeah.
You'll get hooked, and it's just you're just watch. I watched like the whole. I think I watched like the whole thing in like 2 days. I think.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, what is there, like 10 episodes, 8 episodes, something like that?
I think I don't remember. I watched like when it first came out, like the first day. So I don't.
Okay.
But I haven't seen it since. But I don't remember. I think it's like 10. I think.
I mean, yeah, I've seen. Now I'm obviously not sure what it partakes, but her dance scene is like really incredible.
I mean, I can see why people like it. It's cool. I mean,
she was sick during it too. I read.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah,
I read it was like sick or whatever, but hey, she had to do what she had to do, I guess.
Yeah. Kirsten says, I'm on the fence with Tara. I want her to survive so badly, but she got really popular on Wednesday after filming wrapped up. Yeah. That's an interesting point because if they're going to do a couple seasons of this thing, could they? I'm not sure there.
That's the thing.
Yeah. She's in high demand now. I know she's getting popular. And I mean, good for her.
Yeah, for real, seriously.
Some actors are on the rise up, like Jonathan Majors, Jenna Ortega. Did you see Creed? Just not to segue.
No. I haven't seen Creed, but every I have not heard one bad thing. Not one.
You'll enjoy it.
Oh, I mean, I like the Creed movie, so I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I was sitting in the theater after it wrapped, and I guess I'm just so Marvel.
Wait for the after credits.
My buddy's like, this isn't a Marvel movie. We can go, right? I'm like,
yeah. You never know.
Okay. I was like, yeah, true. But I'm so used to it.
Yeah, I guess not, because look, heaven forbid you leave, and the next thing you know, you find out there was one.
Yep.
And then you're like, crap.
Until I look it up or get told, I'm not leaving.
Exactly.
But I know, right? It's awesome. I love that show. Yes, Wednesday. I will get to it. But it does make a good point. If the more she gets in demand, maybe the less she can come back. I don't know.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. And you know what? The price goes up too.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
And I mean, we'll get into this later. I do have this listed, but they didn't want to pay Sydney, so
yeah, there you go.
We'll get into that. I do have an opinion on that.
All right.
And it's probably in agreement with most people, what they did, but All right, so they may have killed her off before knowing her worth. Hopefully not. No. Ooh, I hope not. Ooh, I really hope not.
I mean, I think they found out in time to if it was in the plans, they did a couple reshoots and they're like, no, we need to keep her around.
And I mean, come on, it's like the MCU. Everybody comes back. Speaking of the MCU, she's in very high demand. Marvel reached out to her, I heard. Oh, what character could she play in Marvel?
That's a good question.
Ooh, I'm thinking Lady Fantastic in the Fantastic Four. That was the first thing that popped into my head.
Could be.
That was the first thing that popped into my head. She'd be good. I mean, all these, she'd be good. I'm sure there's another character I'm just blanking on. If you guys can figure that out, But all right. So you're not sure on Tara. I'm pretty sure Tara survives. But wow. Okay. Huh. Interesting. All right. Mindy. Yep.
Ooh,
I agree on that one.
Mindy's 50-50 for me, bro. Like it. I mean, okay, Scream 5. I was like, they better not kill this Randy-like character off. They already made the mistake in 2.
Yeah.
They better not do it again. Like you learned your lesson, so don't do it again. But now, I mean, I haven't seen 6, so who knows? Maybe she's still good, just in a different way. But she seems like she's kind of like, I mean, I don't want to say boring now, but it seems like I gotta see how she's in 6. I have to see how she's in 6.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. I mean, this is the second movie. History tends to repeat itself. Randy got killed in 2. Mindy, second one of this trilogy. I don't know. I'll say this. I do think one of the twins is going.
Yeah.
And I think it's Mindy.
Yeah, because I don't think it's gonna be Chad. Chad is popular now. Man.
Yeah, I think Chad's on his way up. And
Yeah.
I shouldn't say Chad. I should say the actor whose name I'm blanking on.
I forgot too. That's why I had it. And I just forgot.
He's Cuba's son, Cuba Gooding Jr. Mason Gooding.
Mason Gooding. There you go. Mason Gooding.
I know he's Cuba Gooding's son. That's all I know. I doubt they do anything to her since she's Randy's family, or well, Randy died in 2. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, you know what? You kind of gave me another question there, Kirsten. Thanks for that. Actually, good luck on that.
I kind of agree with Kirsten. I think, you know what? I think they might, if they're gonna kill off one of the twins, they might just do it in 7. I think 6 is gonna be the core 4 survive. Everyone else is gonna get it.
Yeah. Now
it's gonna be Kirby. I don't think they're gonna kill off Kirby.
we'll get to that, but
we'll get to that.
I have a working theory on her, and it involves a lot of moving parts. But yeah, well, let's segue into it. Chad, I think Chad survives. I think he's too well liked.
Yeah, Chad.
I'd
be pissed. No, that
I would too. I think he's kind of like Dewey. Dewey got killed off how many times? And they were like, well, they like him too much.
I think the same thing. I legit think the same. Didn't someone? I could have sworn someone said that it wasn't the original plans for him to die.
Yep.
Right. You heard that too, right?
In Scream 1, they killed him off, and then the test screen they liked him too much. And
no, not David Arquette, Chad.
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think I could have sworn. I don't know who I heard it from, but I could have sworn I heard that Chad was. They did want him to die, and then they at the end they had him, kind of give that thumbs up or whatever in the ambulance to show that he's alive or whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just like David Arquette. Like killed him, but then
it's crazy how similar it happened.
Yeah, he was too well liked, and they were like, "Well, okay." And he's also
awesome, bro. I love Chad in 5.
Yeah, he's also a big name, so it's like, look at the last name,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's like you got to have a big name to carry this forward. And I understand we have Courtney Cox, Hayden Panettiere, but still, maybe Nev Campbell in 7, maybe.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just get that out of the way. Do you think she's done?
What, Nev Campbell?
Yeah.
Oh no, she's gonna be back in 7. They're gonna back that. They're gonna back that money truck real quick to bring her back in 7.
I think so too. I know she's mad, and I agree with her.
Yeah.
Because they kind of were shoddy with the payment.
Yeah.
The payment offer.
I don't.
But if they offered Nev Campbell, let's say, I don't know, I'm just gonna throw out a number. If they said, "Hey, $20 million to come back for 7," you think she's gonna say no?
No, she's gonna be like, "Where do I sign?"
Yeah, she's gonna be like, "I forgive you." All.
Yeah, right. Everything's forgiven. Everything's forgiven. Everything's forgiven.
2 things heal all wounds: money and time, especially the first one.
There you go. That's it. That's all you need, man.
I think she'll be back. I think they'll realize, like, hey, we kind of did her wrong. Here's $10 million and part of the box office, and Nev Campbell will be there with bells and whistles. Because it's not. She kind of did say goodbye to the character, but come on.
That don't mean nothing. She can come back.
Yeah. Come on.
Just for that one time, just for because she's not going to do anything.
I mean, it's kind of her franchise if you think about it. It's kind of crazy she's not in 6, and I don't know if you know this, but the money was an issue in 5 too.
Oh,
I don't know if you knew that, but
no, I didn't know that. I thought everything was just like we need her back in 6. I mean in 5. So just pay them what they want and get them back.
I read that she wasn't happy with the payment in 5, but she saw how much of a tribute it was to Wes Craven.
Gotcha. Yeah, because they sent like a letter or something, right?
Yeah, and she said, "Okay, let me do this one."
Okay.
But then 6 came around and she was like, "Okay, that's gone. Let's talk money." Which I give her credit for just saying, "All right, for Wes, I'll take the hit on payment and I'll do it."
Yeah.
But 6 came around and again, people, you cannot blame what's her name's Radio Silence? Is that who does it?
Yeah, radios. Yeah, I think
you cannot blame Radio Silence for the payment. It is not them.
It's not them. It's the studio.
they would love to have Nev.
Hell yeah!
Like I feel like if Nev told them I'll play this character, they'd be like, okay, sure. Like she was writing lines in for Scream.
Like, whatever you want. Sure, Nev. Sure.
She was writing lines in for Scream 5, and they were like, yeah, you're Nev Campbell. Sure.
Like
when
what?
When she dropped the F-bomb, when she said I have a gun, that was her doing. And they were like,
and that line was badass, bro. Like everyone says that line.
Yeah.
Everyone loves it.
Yeah, and she wrote that in. They were like, yeah, deal, sure, perfect. Yeah, we'll get to Sydney later on still, but we left off with Chad. Gale, yes or no?
So here's the thing with Gale.
Okay.
I don't want Gale to die. Obviously, I don't want any of the OG3 to die. But here's the thing: this is the second movie of a trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
The second movie of a trilogy normally ends on a tragic note. Normally.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking we're gonna get a shot kill, and it's either going to be Kirby or it's gonna be Gale.
Ooh.
One of the two, because those are the only two that is really gonna hurt us. Like, oh man! Because look, remember Halloween Kills? Who thought Alice's mom was gonna die?
And I mean, even what's his name? Cameron.
Yeah,
that was kind of shocking.
Yeah, I you know what? Okay, so if it was the first Halloween and he died, I wouldn't have been surprised because he was like the douchebag boyfriend.
Yeah.
But in the second one, I was like, okay, he's redeeming himself. He's, he cares about Allison. He's doing all this stuff. So maybe he's going to make it to the end. And then he got the most brutal kill of the movie.
Yeah. And I would have loved to have Corey's story in Halloween Ends. That would have made it salvageable for me. I would have been like, all right, at least this kid has experienced Michael Myers.
Yeah.
And I would have been like, all right, he's seen his face. So him being evil, all right, fine. But now, that's another story for another day. Let's hope Scream 6 is better than Halloween Ends. If you liked Halloween Ends, great. But I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever for me.
I wasn't. I've seen worse Halloweens. Resurrection.
I'll put it to you this way: when I first saw Halloween the first time, the Halloween Ends the first time, and it finished, literally the words that came out of my mouth was, "What the F was that?" That's it.
Because in my head, I'm like, okay, Corey is going to be the kill in the first 5 minutes. It's cool. Somebody's got to do it. Then he just kept showing up and up again, and I'm like, what is this? I'm like, am I watching a love story? No, I don't.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. The whole Corey and Allison story was pretty good. Like, to me. But I'm not going to lie to you, and I don't know why I'm saying this on camera, but I'm a sucker for romance. So
I'm cool with it, just not in Halloween.
Yeah, exactly. This is Halloween. This is how we're not going to do a romance story and then treat Michael Myers like a scrub. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, that was I wasn't. Yeah. Hold on, it'll come through in a minute. But my working theory. Okay, there it is. Here's this is all.
Oh man, here it comes.
That's funny. Now here's my working theory with Gale.
Okay, what's up?
Courtney Cox. This will be her 6th movie. They got Hayden Panettiere back.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hayden Panettiere is going to be the new big name if Nev Campbell doesn't come back.
Okay.
I think Gale's done for. I'm locking it in right now. I think she's done. I mean, she's done 6 movies. How much can she possibly survive?
Exactly. It comes to a point where it doesn't get believable anymore.
Yeah. She's been shot, stabbed. Scream 4 should have been really her demise. I mean, I know.
Wanted, right?
Yeah. I know. What's her name? Jill stabbed her in the shoulder to keep the story running. I get it, but I don't know. She's died. She got shot in 5, didn't she?
Yeah. Amber shot her when they didn't believe that.
They
didn't believe her.
Shakes it off. I'm like,
she got shot she always gets shot in the stomach, right?
Yep,
Wasn't 2 in the stomach? 3. I mean, not 3. It was in the stomach in 2, and then 5 she got shot in the stomach, right?
Yeah, 3, if I remember correctly, she didn't get much damage done to her.
3. What happened?
Well,
3?
she kind of did. She got beat up in the house, but like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
she was held captive by Roman and stuff.
yeah. That wasn't. She got beat up. Dewey got it worse. Of course he did. Hey,
Yeah.
just stopping by to hit that like button before we head out for some glow bowling. Very nice. Val.
Nice.
Thank you for coming by. Enjoy glow bowling. I'm
Enjoy.
not glow in the dark bowling. I take.
I think that's what it is. Like when all the lights are off and then like
Yeah.
the ball glows and the lights are like all that. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I've done it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I need complete light to bowl. I used to bowl in high school, so like I would just have to like I would need light for sure. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, hey, Kirsten said, "Hey, my lovely friend Val, that sounds fun." Yeah, I mean it does. I couldn't do it because I would get so angry because I couldn't see. But yeah, but back to it. I'm locking it in. I'm confident, and I called. I know a lot of people called it, but I did too. I said Dewey was done in 5.
Oh yeah,
because you had to get Sydney Prescott back somehow.
Yeah,
and that was the way.
Yeah,
there was no other reason she was going to come back. She wouldn't have cared for these high school kids. I mean,
you just reminded me of something.
What's up?
I have a little theory.
Okay, go for it.
Well, it's more for 7 because that reminded me of my thing.
Okay.
All right, so I think they're going back to Woodsboro in 7, right? Like do you think that too? Yeah.
Honestly, I haven't really thought of it, but like I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah. I think, but so here's the thing. I think the way they get them back to Woodsboro, like everyone to come back to Woodsboro in 7, I think the opening kill is going to be Chad and Mindy's mom.
Oh, I have her on this list. Oh man, that's a good way to get them back.
I think that's how they get them back to Woodsboro.
That is a good way to get them back. It really is. I do have her on this list. Kirsten, when you mentioned Randy's family before, you gave me that idea, and it's funny Dino mentioned that. Yeah. It is. Interesting.
This is a theory, though. I mean, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen.
It's not a bad theory. I mean, if you get them back to Woodsboro, which is very possible, I wouldn't be shocked. That's a good way to do it. You got to get them back. They're not just going to go back willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Now, after 6 movies, you think these kids would just move off the face of the earth and just,
exactly.
Maybe go with no phones. I don't know. Live in a. Well, yeah, I was going to say live in a house out in the woods, but that sounds a lot worse.
That's probably going to be worse.
Yeah, especially for a scary movie. But yeah, for sure. So I'm locking it in now. I'm going to say Gale does die. Okay. All right. Now we'll get into who is Ghostface. Now I was saying before. Now I mentioned this to you last night.
Yeah.
I am not up on the news. I am not up on the rumors. I still am not, quite frankly. I really don't know who the new characters are, with the exception of one, and that's because he played Flash Thompson in the latest Spider-Man trilogy.
Okay.
I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but otherwise, there's a sheriff in there.
Yeah,
I know that. But otherwise, I'm looking it up right now. Otherwise, I am not caught up on anything. And you know what? I went into Halloween like this, and that was my own fault because apparently Corey was the forefront of everything, and I didn't know. But that's on me.
I mean, to be honest, I was up to date on the whole Halloween stuff, trailers and everything. And
really,
they showed Corey, but no one thought that Corey was gonna be like the new guy. Like no one, there's no way anyone suspected that Michael Myers was gonna be as weak as he was. He was gonna hardly be in it. It was gonna be mostly Corey and Allison. There's no way, because in the trailer it was like they would show Corey, and then like the rest of like most of the trailers and stuff like that would be Laurie and Michael fighting in the kitchen, which looks normal to us. Like we thought, okay, this is the final battle.
This is nothing. Yeah, it was just. It took him like 40 minutes to show up. I don't know.
Yeah,
and him and Corey fighting was like 2 uncoordinated people fighting. It was just not.
Yeah, it didn't.
Yeah.
It
So
didn't do
all
it for
right,
me.
there is Anika, played by Devin Nakota.
Okay, I
Not
think I know who that is.
not sure who. Josh Segara plays Danny Brackett.
Okay, I know who that is.
He's from um what's that superhero show? Arrow.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I
Yeah,
heard he plays like a really good bad guy in that movie in that show,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Okay, we have Jack Champion, which honestly
Uh-huh.
he sounds familiar. He
I'm
was in
pretty sure.
Avengers Endgame. Kid on the
Really?
bike. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, well, it's not a very memorable role. I don't
Yeah,
know.
right.
Maybe just the name. All right, we got. Oh God, this is gonna be bad. He plays Ethan. We got Liana Liberato playing Quinn Bailey. I assume this is college students. If I had to take a
Okay.
guess.
Yeah, I know who they are. I know their faces, but
Yeah,
I don't know like anything about them really. But
yeah,
I know when you said the name, I know who it is. Like who,
yeah.
like the
Because we'll dive in. I've only seen the trailers.
yeah,
Like I haven't seen any of the shorts. Nothing of
yeah.
that. I saw.
All those people, they're in the trailer. They're in the.
Yeah,
It's just quick clips. It's just quick
yeah.
clips.
Because I think one of them was on the train with them. And by the way,
Yeah,
that first trailer they did with the train, it
yeah.
was so simple.
Good.
Is it a train or a subway? I'm sorry.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
train subway.
tomato, tomato. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so simple, but yet so effective.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. By the end of it, I was like, oh my goodness.
It's gonna
And it
be
was
good.
like you just see Ghostface staring, and they're like, guys.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh boy.
And him just
so-
standing there with that clean ghost face mask. I don't know what it was. It was just clean. I was like, oh,
because
this
he
is
kind
gonna
of
be
just
good.
slides over and he's looking,
Yeah.
and somebody looks,
Yep.
and it's like, and it's like, uh-oh. Now, yeah, because, and for those of you that don't know, obviously, if you're here, you probably do know. This is the first one in New York City, which is kind of cool. It was filmed in Canada.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's cheaper, everything. I'm okay with that. But New York City, and when they first announced it, I was like, "This is awesome." As an East Coast boy, this is awesome.
Nice.
And obviously, you couldn't shoot in New York in the wintertime because it's gonna be very cold. At least they did Canada in the summer. All right, we have Tony Rever. Oh God,
Tony Revolori.
Yeah, wow, good call. Way to jump in and save me there. He played Flash Thompson in Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah. Yep.
Was he in the other two?
He was in the trailer, but he was like, wait. Oh no, in the other two movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, was he? I think he was. I think that Flash Thompson was in the other ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Flash Thompson.
Whoa, but
He's pretty funny.
Yeah. It wasn't like the Flash Thompson from like the Tobey Maguire one. Where,
no, totally different. Yeah. This guy was kind of like Flash Thompson in the first one was like a jock. This one was kind of, I don't want to say nerdy, but like, definitely smarter than the average person.
Yeah. Smart.
So he plays Jason Carvey, I believe that is.
Yeah.
Maybe Flash Thompson will be the killer. Who knows? We have Samara Weaving, which is a very big name in the horror community, playing Laura Crane.
Yeah.
I smell opening kill.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
okay,
yeah.
You do too?
Yeah. That's opening kill right there.
Yeah.
That's opening kill.
Because I do have on here who's opening kill, and the first thing I thought of, I was like, Samara Weaving is a big name. I think so. And I mean, hey, good on. All right, so we got Dermot Mulroney. Sounds like sounds like one of the guys from Batman.
Yeah,
he plays Detective Bailey. Now that one stood out to me because Dewey was at one point going to be the killer. He never was.
Yeah.
What's his name in Scream 3 was going to be the killer.
Sydney's boyfriend?
No, the jerky cop, or the detective.
3. Oh, the one that became her husband?
No, the other one.
The one with all the quips, the one that he was stabbed. He was stabbed, something like that. That one?
Yeah, he was that. Yes, him.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
was.
yeah. Okay.
At
Yeah,
one
I heard
point, he was
was
going to be Ghostface, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
So I'm saying maybe they circle back to the cop, and maybe or detective. I'm sorry, maybe covers his tracks. I don't know.
I got
All
you.
right, and then we won't go through all the characters. It seems like after this, it's Roger Jackson is back as the voice, of course.
Yeah.
As he should.
Of course.
And then we have Henry Czerny,
Yeah,
Dr. Christopher Stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
He could be only in it a short amount of time.
Supposedly, people think that's gonna be the Sam's therapist.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't be shocked on that one.
Yeah. I mean, doctor,
Yeah, of course. Okay. How many ghost faces do you think there will be?
At least 3. I think they're really pushing that 3 ghost face thing. There's gonna be at least 3. At least. I mean, you might get a surprise 4th, but at least 3.
Maybe a 4th to set up 7, or a 3rd to set up 7.
That'd be cool. I mean, because look, all right. So I don't know if you ever heard about this, but at the end of Scream 3, you remember like the end where Sydney's kind of walking away and like the camera's kind of pulling back,
and the door the door to her house opens. Yeah.
No. That's like Oh, I'm sorry. I'm tripping. Not 3, 2.
Okay.
So
you're walking away on the college campus.
Yeah, when she's walking to the college campus and the camera's kind of pulling upwards, like into the sky.
Yeah,
okay,
well, good shot.
Well, towards the end, like I don't know if you ever saw it, but there was like a little bell tower, like when the camera goes all the way. Supposedly in that one, there was supposed to be a ghost face standing there watching her walk away.
Oh, that would be sick.
To set up 3. Oh, so if we get something like that in 6 to set up 7, that'd be pretty cool.
I mean, and they've never set it up like to the next movie. Because I mean, 1 and 3 was the trilogy ender.
Yeah.
I don't think 1 just became a cult favorite. So
they had to make it 2 because it made too much money.
Yeah. And then 2 was the same thing. And then 3 was the trilogy ender. And then you can't really set up 4 because it was 15 years later, something like that, 10 years later.
Yeah, so 4 is kind of like the reboot, remake.
And then same thing with Scream 5. And Scream 5 again, they weren't sure if they were going to get a sequel. If it flopped, they weren't going to get it, but it made a lot of money. I don't know if it's going to make that much this time around.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because there's a lot of movies in March, man. A lot of movies. Like last year, was it last year? Yeah, last year they had January, and there was nothing. Yeah. There was nothing till I don't even remember what beat it, but Scream had it for a while, and but Creed 3 just came out, and I mean, Creed 3 probably won't touch it after the first week, but Shazam 2, a lot of people like the superhero movies, but then
didn't they move Scream 3's? I mean, this Scream's release date.
Yes.
Wasn't it like? It was later, right? Or was it earlier?
March 31st, I want to say.
Okay.
And then they moved it up to March 10th, which I was begging them to move it up from March 31st and from anywhere. Could have been a week after, a week before. I wouldn't have mattered either to me.
Yeah.
But that week I'm in California for WrestleMania.
Okay.
And
there had to have been a reason why they did it, though, right? Was it going to compete with something?
Maybe. I mean, John Wick comes out on the 24th.
Yeah, John Wick could probably take some sales from him, but I mean,
maybe that's why.
Maybe, but I'm going to be honest with you. The way that this Scream has been promoted, marketed, like I think it could honestly take. It could take. It could be anything right now. I think, besides a Marvel movie, I think it could.
I mean, there is no Marvel movies, so that's a good sign. And I think they moved up because, they didn't. If they could get 2 weeks on John Wick, that's pretty good for them. I bet they'd be happy with that. But also, the week after March 31st is the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Okay.
So that's probably gonna get a decent amount. And also the Air Jordan movie comes out that week too, April 5th, I believe, which I'm actually very excited to see. Yeah, interesting. I'm just happy they moved it up. I didn't want to wait a week to see it. And I just said, move it 1 week. I don't care which direction.
Yeah.
And
if I'm gonna get it before, that's awesome.
Yeah, and they gave me a birthday present because my birthday is a week from tomorrow. So
hey, happy early birthday, my man.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy week.
Nice, man.
We have John Cena coming back on Monday. I'm sure you remember that.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
Did I tell you who I'm meeting at Monster Mania Con?
You might have, but I mean, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I don't remember.
The Undertaker.
Oh yes. What?
Yes. And Rose McGowan and Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Nice.
When they announced the Undertaker, I lost my mind.
No, Taker's been doing like interviews lately and a whole bunch of stuff. Like, hey, get the money while you can, I guess. But that's cool.
He charges a lot of money too,
bro. He's freaking Taker, bro. And charge. I mean, Sasha Banks wanted what, 10,000?
Yeah, she was. Yeah. Oh well, Taker charges $20,000 an hour for the first 2 hours, and then I quote that third hour, he goes, "I'm negotiable on the third hour." So 19,999. No, I don't know. Probably like 2010 or something. They're probably like, listen, give us a break on the third hour a little. Yeah, because he's only there one night, and I'm like, I wonder why. Because I'm sure he would love to do all the 4 nights.
Of course, you're like out there all day if you want me to.
Charlie Hunnam's gonna be there. Do you watch Sons of Anarchy or no?
No, I always wanted to get into it, but I never got into it. I just never did.
He's like he's the main character from that show, and
I think I know what you're talking about. I can see his face.
King Arthur, I believe he played, and what other movie? He was in some kind of horror movie. I know, I don't know. He is popular.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a convention or?
I've never been to one.
Okay,
never been to one. Yeah.
The way some of them work is you sign up for a photo op, you take it, and it's a legit camera too, so it's like it's a good photo. And well, I'll actually show you one later because I have one queued up here.
Okay.
They added 3 sessions for him.
All right.
Sold out. They added 2 more. Sold out. He's doing 11 photo sessions on Friday and Saturday of next week.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not even enough. They had to convince him to come back Sunday to do so.
Hey, good for him, man.
He is. I can't blame the guy. If I was him, I'd be like, so if I stay a few hours on Sunday, I could probably make some extra cash. Yeah,
yeah, man, good for him, man.
Like last year, David Arquette's line went out the building around, and
I bet, bro. I mean, David Arquette, come on,
man. Him and Matthew Lillard. Actually, you know what? Now that I mention it, let's do it now. This is kind of what the photo looks like. I don't know if you could see it.
Yeah.
That's like he was really cool too.
That's what everyone says. He's just an awesome guy.
Yeah,
I love Matthew Lillard, bro.
Yeah, I should have queued up David Arquette too, but it's crazy, and I'll be there next weekend. They got a bunch of horror people from Terrifier that are gonna be there.
Okay.
I still haven't seen those movies.
Me neither. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Good. I thought you were gonna be like, what? Because that's the reaction I get from everybody. They're like, you haven't seen it, and I'm like, sorry, I didn't know it was a thing the first time around.
Yeah, me neither.
And then it's a cult following. I mean, and they made money. I mean,
I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason I ever heard of Terrifier was because of Killjoy Jake. Before him, I didn't even know they were like I seen that clown guy and I was just like, oh, I wonder what movie this guy's from. And I didn't even know where he was from. And then Killjoy Jake, because I think he like loves that movie, so he's like he talked about it and
The
You know?
only reason I heard of it was in Terrifier 2, and it was because of Chris Jericho. He was in a cameo in Terrifier.
Oh yeah, I heard of
and I was like, Chris Jericho? What?
It's a horror movie.
Yeah. Like, what are you doing? I mean, he did The Masked Singer. Why not? He's doing it all now. Good for him. All right.
Get that money.
So we got off on a tangent, but that's okay. Let's circle back. You said 3 ghost faces and possibly a 4th.
Yeah, there's no way there's less than 3. There's definitely 3.
Okay, I'll go with 3 too, only because they've never done it.
Yeah,
it's always been 2 or somehow 1. Well, sorry, 1 guy was doing it all in Scream 3. Quote unquote, one guy.
One guy.
That was. I don't know what went wrong with that movie. You could have easily added a second killer, and it would have filled in a lot of plot holes.
Yeah.
Just so many plot holes.
Everyone, every time they watch it, they're just always like, everyone always is like, how the hell did he get from there to there in that little bit of time? It always brings everyone out of the movie. It's like, they should have just did it.
Yeah, all you had to do was add a second killer, and it says, okay, perfect. No questions needed.
Now I see how. Okay.
And I get you wanted to have the standoff at the end, but I heard this theory, and to this day, I still wish they would have done it. I wish they would have made her husband in the movie the killer.
Okay.
Because they said there was the chemistry, and then he reveals himself as the brother.
Oh, but that would have been kind of weird, though, don't you think? Like,
well, obviously they don't get married.
Yeah. No. I know, but like, kind of like we're like, oh man, like, because we see the chemistry, and we're like, oh, like it would be, you know what it would remind me of? You remember where in Star Wars where like this guy like kisses his sister, and then later on finds out it's his sister?
Yeah.
Like that's like kind of like the thing I get. I'd be like, like, why were you like all in her face, like all sexual in the police station and shit? And you're her brother?
Yeah,
like,
I get that, but it's like I'd still rather the chemistry than her and Roman not meeting, because Roman unmasks.
Yeah.
And Nev Campbell, Sidney Prescott looks at him like, "Who are you?" And that's because
she's never met him.
She legit has no idea.
It's like she was like, "Who the hell are you?" Like, I'm your brother. What the hell?
She's like, "What?" Like, never crossed paths. Never.
They should have met. That's another thing they did. They should have at least had one interaction. At least one.
Yep.
At least
never.
One.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of issues with that movie. We all know who was supposed to be the OG Ghostface, and let's there we go.
Every time I hear about that, I'm always like, what could have been, man?
Yeah, he even got paid for it. That's
the only thing where I'm like, I'm happy for him that he at least got paid for it, and he didn't have to do jack shit.
Yeah, like, come on. I
would love to see that.
Yeah. All right, so 3 ghost faces with 4. I'll go with 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's time to pull the trigger on that 3rd one for sure.
Yeah.
Now, all right, we'll go. We'll end it with Ghostface, who we think it is. Is Sydney in 6? Yes or no? After credit counts, I should preface.
After credit. Okay, I think she might be in it in the after credits, but it's not going to be Nev. It's going to be someone playing Nev, and they're going to use like a voice recording from back in the days, kind of like a.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to actually be Nev, but I think they might do like that little after credit scene, the ring, hello, and then and that's it.
Okay, I mean, they can do that easily. It's simple.
Yeah, they own it.
Kirsten says, "I hope she is." I do.
Yeah,
I'm not sure though. The after credit would be a good way to go, because a lot of people are doing after credits now.
Yeah, but now thinking about it though, here's the thing: if they do that, they kind of have to get Nev for 7.
Well, yeah,
you can't just do that and then not have Nev for 7. Like I don't know. maybe if they already secretly have her locked down for 7, they could do it. But you can't do that. You can't have Nev do that on the after credit, and then 7 comes around and she's like, "Oh, I'm not in that either." Like, what the hell was this after credit scene for then?
You're messing with fire there. Well, I mean,
that's just gonna piss people off.
This is a tangent again, but it kind of reminds me. Did you see Black Adam?
Bro, I know exactly where you're going with this. I know exactly where you're going.
Literally,
and you saw how mad people got.
Yeah. I was in that theater and I was like, yes. And then
when I saw
later,
that,
like, huh?
man, you don't understand the anger after Cavill made that announcement on Instagram. Oh my gosh, I was like, what the hell was that for then?
Yep, I'm sitting next to my buddy in the theater. You see the shadow. I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, I think it's happening. I think it's happening. And then he appears, and I'm like, I knew it was Superman, but I was like, is it Cavill?
Because they kind of did the feet, right? And then they kind of went up.
Yeah. And I just see his face, and I'm like, we're back. DC is back. And then, I was that I do have a stream coming up about that. A few months. I'm doing that in May.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I might have to have you on. We could have our meltdowns together.
I'm down.
Yeah, my one buddy Justin is coming on because he's like a superhero guy like me. But you
guys are gonna know more than me because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not that much of a superhero, but I keep up.
Yeah,
but you guys are definitely probably gonna be like.
This is mainly about Black Adam, Superman, and probably the Flash.
Okay, all right.
Have you seen the Flash trailer? That
also got me upset. Do you want to know why it got me upset? No. The trailer was awesome.
I think I know where you're going with this.
When I saw General Zod, I got upset.
Okay.
And you know why?
I don't know where you're going with this.
You don't know. When I saw General Zod, I'm like, wait a minute. They knew General Zod was going to be in this new Flash movie.
Yeah.
Why would you get rid of Cavill? Like, at least get him for that movie, then get rid of him. Yeah. Whatever.
Here's a teaser for the stream. James Gunn hates Henry Cavill and absolutely despises The Rock. I'll say that right now. I will say that right now.
I don't know.
That's my theory.
Okay. The Rock, maybe because I've heard he has a little bit of an ego. I could see how, like, maybe behind the scenes, there could be some stuff to not like him about. But Henry Cavill, bro, really?
I heard Cavill's a mess to work with. I have.
Really?
Every studio wants nothing to do with him. And
Cavill.
And he was in that Netflix show, The Witcher.
Okay.
And they didn't want him at first, but they realized they were making with him. So they were like, we'll put our differences aside. We'll let him do his thing. And then he quit to be Superman. And then they were like, really, dude? Yeah, no. Because The Rock's ex-wife was his agent. And she only represents one man, The Rock, and him. So that was telling to me because it's like she's only representing one guy. She only has, and the fact that she took you on, it was probably like a favor, like I've heard he's not the best to work with because even
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Warner Brothers. There we go. I couldn't get the words out. They wanted nothing to do with him, the original guy, and then The Rock campaigned, and then they got him, and then James Gunn snapped his fingers and said, "Nah." But James Gunn has said, and I really do believe James Gunn with what he says. He seems like he's an honest guy. He goes, listen, they hired me and greenlit a Superman movie without Cavill before Cavill came back. So James Gunn was like, listen, I like Cavill, but it seems like they were messing with him.
And
I was like, And I believe him, quite frankly, because they were like, well, why'd you fire Henry Cavill? He goes, I didn't fire him because we never hired him to begin with. He goes, you can't fire somebody if you don't hire him. I'm like, fair. But it's a tangent. That's for a couple months. I will lose my mind on that stream because I love The Rock and I love Henry Cavill. And
I get it.
All right. Well, before we get off, on the next thing. Who do you want to be Superman?
Who do I want to be the new Superman?
Yeah. Do you have a name?
Bro, I haven't even thought about it, to be honest with you. Because
And don't say Henry Cavill or something.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah. With a mustache. You look familiar. No. I'm just trying to.
No. That's somebody else. That's somebody else.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
Yeah, but that's not me. Bro, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. Because the thing is, I don't know. Are they going young or are they going?
Yes, they are going young. James Gunn said.
A lot of people actually said Tom Holland, but then he's Spider-Man. So
no.
Yeah, he's a
no.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. If he wasn't Spider-Man, I would have actually not minded him.
Oh, if he wasn't Spider-Man,
but he is Spider-Man now. Like, to many people. To me, my Spider-Man is Tobey Maguire and Andrew. I even like Andrew.
I mean, I love
Tom is cool. Tom is cool too, but I mean, come on. I grew up on Tobey, man. Tobey's my guy, bro. So.
I love all the Spider-Man, honestly.
Yeah. I love all. I don't hate anybody.
But we'll get back to Scream. I'll throw out one name: Dacre Montgomery. Stranger Things, Power Rangers. Boom, book it. Do you know who that is?
Dacre Montgomery. I'd have to look him up.
So, have you watched Stranger Things?
Yeah.
He played Billy in Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And he played the Red Power Ranger in the remake that went. No.
Oh yeah, he was that guy. He was the Red Power Ranger. Yeah. He was, wasn't he? Yeah.
That's how it goes.
I wanted nothing to do with that remake.
Really?
Absolutely nothing. I wanted nothing to do with that remake. Bro, I'm a Power Rangers kid. I'm an OG Power Ranger.
So am I.
Yeah. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I never got to see one on the big screen. That was my thinking.
I got you.
And I saw it, and I didn't hate it. It had its problems, but I was like, "This could be something," and then nothing came of it.
I forgot what
happens.
I forgot what I saw that I was like, "Yeah, I want nothing to do." I forgot what it was. I saw something. I was like, "I want nothing to do with this." I forgot what.
I loved it. I really did, and I was like, "This could be great," and then nothing came of it. That's usually what happens with me in movies.
Yeah, that is true. I was like, I think I did kind of watch it, and I was like, we'll see what comes. Like I kind of like glimpsed at the movie, like because when I got to home streaming or whatever, I watched like parts of it, and I was actually trying to get into it, and I was like, hey, it's whatever. I'm like, maybe we'll see what they get into it. Maybe they'll introduce like the White Ranger and all that shit. Maybe.
Did you see the after credit?
Oh, really? See, that's how you know. I didn't even watch that. You see?
The after credit, it's 6 years old. If I'm spoiling it and you haven't seen it, sorry, but it's 6 years old.
Yeah,
they're in it. They're in the classroom, and you hear Oliver.
Oh,
Tommy Oliver.
I would have marked that on. I'm not even gonna lie.
And the seat's empty. My buddy, the same buddy I saw Black Adam with, I grabbed his arm. I'm like, and my buddy,
bro,
he's not a Power Rangers fan by any means.
Bro,
he was there just to see it with me, but I'm like,
that is cool, bro. I would have marked that. I would have gone nuts.
I was like, Tommy Oliver, yes. And then
I would have gone nuts for that. But I don't think it made any money, right?
So box office wise, it didn't. Yeah. Merch wise, they said they blew away their expectations.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Power Rangers, bro. Like Power Rangers always gonna,
Yeah, merch wise, they had a number, and that number went well above, and they were like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. My buddy Joe Jones says Donnie. That's the nickname he calls me. Gotcha. Thanks for joining us, buddy. All right, let's get back to some Scream talk. We left off with Neve Campbell.
Gotcha.
Somewhat speaking of Neve Campbell, Mr. Skeet Ulrich, Billy Loomis, yes or no?
Hallucination. Yeah, I think Sam's gonna see him.
I don't think he's coming back in the movie.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, shit. I mean, I actually heard like, who was it? Someone had a theory. They're like, what if Billy Loomis was still alive? And I'm like, even if he survived, even like, let's just say he survived, he would not wait this long to come back. He only waited a year after he killed Maureen.
Yeah.
He's like, you think he's gonna wait?
He has a hole in his head. Like what?
Yeah.
No, please. That's the somewhat saving grace about Scream.
Yeah.
It's
kind of
somewhat realistic. I
realistic,
get
somewhat.
I get they just keep coming back. But
Yeah.
you don't see Billy Loomis getting shot in the head and coming
Yeah.
back.
No.
Maybe you see Stu coming back, but he didn't get shot in the head.
Yes, yeah, Stu didn't get shot in the head, so
Yeah.
it's
So
a challenge.
I don't. Yeah, like Billy. He's a walking vegetable if he's around.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's no way
But
you
I mean,
can pull out.
it was some, sometimes people just throw theories on,
Yeah, no. I don't think he's gonna be in it. I think that story has wrapped up. I don't know, but they did leave the door open. I will say.
Yeah.
But his comments didn't seem to really help matters because they were like, "You're gonna be in Scream 6," and he goes, "I don't know." He goes, but no, he didn't say it like I don't know. He was saying it like truthfully, I don't know. He goes, it wasn't like that sly like I don't know. It was like I really don't know.
Yo, Matthew Lillard trolls us so hard, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like he will never just be like, no. He'll just be like, well,
yeah,
that it was just a TV, right?
Yeah.
I'll be like, you fucking.
you think he's gonna be on it?
Not in 6. Maybe. I'm hoping for a 7. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm hoping. I honestly, I think it'll be a missed opportunity to not have him in it. I think he should come back. I want to see it.
I think if Nev doesn't come back,
yeah, that kind of kills him.
Not coming back. There's no reason.
Yeah,
There's no reason,
That's what I'm saying. I think 7, they're backing up that money truck, and they're like, "Hey, Nev, we really need you for this one. We can't tell you why yet, but we really need you."
Here's a blank check.
Yeah,
you fill in whatever number you see.
There you go.
you fill in whatever number you see fit, and we'll see you on the set.
Yeah.
I wish they would do that in movies. Like, here's a blank check. We'll see you on the set, and it would be like, all right, see you there. We got Movies and Beyond coming in. Hey everyone, what is up, my friend?
What's up, Movies and Beyond?
I like that logo. It's a cool logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stu. I agree. It should be 7, if anything. But there's a lot of plot holes there. I know it's a scary movie.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as a plot hole.
So the Stu thing, it could be like they could explain it, but it's got to be one of those. It's going to be one of those like someone's going to come in and just exposition the whole explanation out. And then we're probably gonna get like a flashback or whatever and all that stuff.
Yeah, because they would have to explain a lot because
they got to explain a lot, like a lot.
It's 27 years now.
Yeah,
96. Yeah, yeah. Because they know he did it.
Yeah,
like Nev clearly figured it out. So it's not like he just got away before they could figure it out.
Yo, Bobby, I've never talked to someone about this, but I saw it in Scream 5, and I never see anyone talk about it. Maybe it's explained and I just missed it.
Okay.
But in the beginning of Scream 5, when Tara's texting Amber, Tara says, "My mom is off," like texting. She's like, "My mom is off on a vacation with her new boyfriend."
Yeah.
Right.
I think
could that new boyfriend be Stu? And that's how he knows where they're at from 5 all the way to 7? Because he's got their mom in his back pocket?
I mean, what would he be like, 44, 45 at that point? Well, yeah, 25 years.
Yeah, but Tara's mom is technically this. Didn't she go to high school with them?
Yeah, I mean, that does add up. That's a good way to fill in that plot hole.
And no one's ever talked of no one's. I mean, I guess maybe because it could just be nothing. But no, I remember I was watching the movie and it said my mom's off with her new boyfriend on vacation, and I'm like, new boyfriend. Could that be Stu? I'm like, maybe.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. That's a good one though.
Yeah, no. But then again, like I said, it could just be nothing. Maybe I was like, that's
yeah, because you gotta look for everything. Because sometimes it's like you're thinking of it and nothing comes of it, and it's
yeah. I mean, I just saw it. I'm like, could be.
Yeah, I mean, the timing adds up. The age adds up.
Yeah. They should be the same age. Literally, Tara's mom and
Yeah.
Stu should be. They went to high school together.
Yeah.
Maybe she was younger than them by like a couple years, but she was still went to school with them.
Yeah, it's still, what is it, a 3-year difference at
Yeah, yeah.
max? So, yeah, I mean, because Billy's the father. Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy's the father of Sammy. I'm putting it together.
Yeah.
Now, we have not met Tara's father, yes?
Yeah, no, we haven't met him yet. No.
Because he walked out after they found out.
After finding out that Billy Loomis is the dad. And I actually have another theory about that.
Go for it. I'm all in.
So I was watching Scream 3, right?
Okay.
And in Scream 3, when they have Randy on the TV and he's kind of like explaining like the rules for a trilogy.
Yeah.
So technically we're in a trilogy right now, right?
Yeah.
So one thing that Randy said was, in a trilogy, you always go back to the beginning to find out something that you thought was true but wasn't.
Yeah.
So I was think I brought this up in Destin Stream, and he actually liked it. Destination Station.
Yeah.
He was like, "What if we find out that Billy is not Sam's mom? I'm Sam's dad, but Stu is actually Sam's dad."
Oh boy! Wow.
Yeah, and then maybe the reason why the mom wrote that Billy was the dad is because she was secretly obsessed with Billy, but maybe Stu, I don't know, I don't want to say the R word, or maybe took advantage of her, maybe, maybe said, hey, me and Billy are doing this, blah 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 blah, kind of, manipulating her, and he got into bed with her and he knocked her up.
It's possible. Actually, that's a good segue too. I like that theory. I mean, I'm all for Stu coming back. I really am.
Yeah, me too.
They would have to fill in a lot of plot holes.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, did he get hurt in the first movie? Of course, but
yeah,
he
didn't get shot in the head.
Yep.
That's it.
Do we see who Sam and Tara's mom is?
I mean, I don't think anyone's seen her yet. Supposedly, we might have seen her, but we didn't know if that's actually her mom. Like, some people are saying that maybe it was that girl that Billy was flirting with in the video store.
Yeah,
or he was like kind of like offering her like popcorn or whatever he was offering her or whatever.
Or the cheerleaders in the bathroom. Somebody mentioned them.
Maybe one of the cheerleaders in the back. I don't think it's gonna be the one Nancy Ann Ritter, the one that
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I think that it might be the first, the other one, the cheerleader that was being a B word,
Yeah. I would like to see. It could just be a random person that they they Photoshop her in back in time, or they just don't bother with that. I mean, Fast and Furious does it all the time.
So check this out. In Scream 1, when Sid is running away from Tatum, I'm not from Tatum. When Sid is running away from Stu and Tatum, remember when that ghost face is running down the hall, and Stu was like, "Oh, look at this place! It's like Christmas." Remember?
Oh yeah. In the school, yeah. Okay.
In the school, like right before she runs into Billy.
Yeah.
So supposedly, like right before she runs, like when she's running away, and then she runs into Billy and they're talking, like right before they start talking, these group of this girl and this other girl are kind of walking away from them, and one of them says, "Hey, Christy, wait up," or something like that. Hey, like I don't know if it's like the short way of saying Christine. I think it was like Christy.
Christy or yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Christy. Like what? Like watch that scene, and you'll like you kind of have to like hear like really like listen to back. You'll hear like, "Hey, Christy, wait up." It's like, and it's like, whoa. So could that girl that was walking away, could that have been Christine, Sam's mom, Christina, whatever?
They could do a lot with that. They really could.
Yeah, I mean, maybe if like they might just be a coincidence, but
they might just like just not even bother with any flashbacks.
Yeah, they'd be like, maybe they don't even know that's in the movie. It's been 30 years.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if they just like put if they even show the bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, they're in New York now, though. So would they?
I don't know because, like I said, I think they're going back to Woodsboro. I think seven.
Maybe in 7. Maybe in 7 we figure.
Yeah, they're going back. Yeah, no, 6. We're not getting them on. We're not getting.
Yeah, nah.
6. We're not getting them on.
Yeah.
7. I think they're going back to Woodsboro. I'm pretty sure. Because like if they are gonna do this whole thing where like it ends here, it's got to end where it began, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Let's just hope they get a 7th. I really do.
Yeah.
Scream TV left me hanging, and it's still leaving me hanging 6 years later or whatever. on that plot hole, and I'll never get
the series.
Yep,
bro.
Season 2.
Yo, I have to thank you and Conrad for telling me to watch that.
I love that show. Oh my goodness,
bro. I watched like the first episode, maybe first or second.
Bella Thorne.
Hooked. I was hooked. I watched
yep.
the 1 and 2, and then it was cool how like the last episode of 2 was like kind of like a mini season 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. The Halloween.
The
episode.
Island.
The Island. Yeah, not the Halloween episode. It came out around Halloween.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. Yeah. I thought they were gonna reveal who killed Kieran in that one.
Oh yeah,
I wish they would have now.
Yeah, and then now they got like the and then they ended it on that cliffhanger, and then what do? They go to season 3, which has nothing to do with 1 and 2.
Yep.
And it was horrible.
Got rebooted. Yeah.
And it was horrible.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me into
It was horrible.
Maybe that will be a stream one day. Maybe.
Yeah. The reveals.
Yeah. I wish they would have just said who killed Kieran in the Halloween special. At least it would have wrapped it up.
Yeah. It's so good though.
Steven Selby. Of course you come in when we talk about Scream TV. My buddy loves that show. The best show. Yes.
I agree with Steven.
1 and 2.
Bro.
1 and 2 are really good.
It was
actually, this is a good time to announce that I think you know this. Maybe you do, or Conrad does at least. If you're still here, I will be interviewing the voice of Scream TV April 5th at 3 p.m. Eastern. Mike Vaughn is coming on, and if you've heard Mike Vaughn's interviews, he's a bit of a character, and I like that. Mm-hmm. I do like that, so I'll be having fun with him. Really cool guy. I've been chatting with him.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. Cool guy. Appreciate him coming on. He had some. Were you there when Craven interviewed him, or?
I was in and out. I think I was working that day, so I think I was like in and out of the chat. Yeah.
Friday night or something.
I think it was working.
I told Steven. I told Craven because that day I was up. Like I went to work, and then usually I come home and like sleep a little, but I didn't. Yeah. So I was up to 1 a.m. listening to his interview. So I'm up at 4 a.m. So I'm up like 21 hours straight. And I was like, Craven, I'm out, man. And Mike Vaughn, I won't repeat what he said, but it wasn't very nice. He called me a name, you know.
Okay.
Funny dude. But yeah, he's coming on April 5th, 3 p.m. That should be a fun time. It was actually funny. He just got 1,000 followers on Instagram, and he said, hey, whoever's my 1,000th follower, message me what you want voice-wise, and I'll just send you a video recording. So I tried. I accidentally hit the unfollow button, and then I hit the follow button for 1,000. Just really bad timing. So I messaged him, and I'm like, "I'll take Brandon James, please." He writes back. He goes, "You already follow me. Nice try." And I was like, I asked him, I'm like, "Do you blame me for trying?" He goes, "Absolutely not. I would have done the same thing."
Of course.
He's like, so I was like, "So no Brandon James?" He goes, "No." I'm like, "All right." I'm like, "Whatever. I tried." But yeah, April 5th. I believe it's April 5th at least. 3 p.m.
Nice.
It's the Wednesday after WrestleMania. That's all I know. Yeah. So Mike Vaughn, I never thought I'd get anything like that, so that's kind of cool. City returned, Billy returned, Stu returned. Martha Meeks. Yay or nay? Do we see her?
In 6?
Actually, actually, your theory kind of says no because
Yeah.
you think she's going to be the opening kill in 7, which would be really cool.
Yeah, I think that's how they get her back.
It sounds
that's how
dark.
they get everyone to come back.
Yeah, would be cool, but not, I shouldn't say really cool.
Yeah.
It's a little dark on my part. I just realized as it left my mouth, I said, "Oh no, let's bring that back." Yeah. Ooh, Scream 6. We are. When do you have your tickets yet, or?
I'm gonna I don't have my ticket yet, to be honest. I don't have my ticket yet. Like, I want to see it, but I don't have it yet.
Yeah, I will.
I'll get it. I mean, I'm probably gonna watch probably a week after you guys see it.
Okay, I will be going. Usually I do a Friday showing, but because of Monster Mania and me meeting Undertaker, I will be going March 9th at 6:30, a rare Thursday showing. But yeah, let's so I'm going to be seeing it right off the bat, pretty much.
Yeah. Oof. It's funny because there's people that actually already saw it like a couple days ago.
Yeah, I heard spoilers are out there, and I appreciate the people in the chat not saying any of those spoilers, because honestly, I still know pretty much the same amount as I knew coming in, and I know Kirsten is watching that, and I was actually going to have them on. I told you this last night, Kirsten and Larry, but we kind of came to an agreement. They were like, listen, we know a lot about this movie, and if we slip up, we don't want to ruin it for you. And I was like, I respect that. I was like, I appreciate you being honest, because like, I'd rather you just be honest straight up. Yeah. And they were just like, listen, we don't want to ruin it. And I'm like, I appreciate that. And that's cool. And I mean, I still really know, I don't want to say I know nothing because it sounds bad, but I pretty much know nothing about this movie besides the characters.
I gotcha. And, I mean, I've kept up to everything, but thank God I've kept away from spoilers. I've kept thank God I haven't seen any at all. Any. Thank God.
Yeah, and how are the spoilers even out? Like, who has seen this movie besides the critics?
A lot of people have already seen it. Like, I guess the people with press passes or whatever, I'm guessing.
Because aren't they not allowed to spoil it? I guess the movie theater.
I mean, I think it's like an embargo or something, like where they can't review it or anything yet. I think. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the movie theater can't really stop them when they go home. Yeah. I mean, all it takes is one text or one tweet, whatever, and it gets out there.
Yeah, that's it. But then, but then I think they can get in trouble though. Like, I think the company could even take your tweet down or whatever. I think because it's still not out.
Yeah.
I think they could get in trouble. So that's why. That's because I mean, if there was no repercussions, let's be real.
Nobody would care.
It'd be the Wild West online if there was no repercussions for
it. It'd be even more like the Wild West. Yeah.
Yeah, more like the Wild West. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Final predictions time.
All right.
Who is Ghostface? Ghostfaces. Who do you got? Tough. It is tough. I'm gonna grab the characters right now. I have one in my head, but I did say 3, so I gotta come up with 2 more.
Yeah.
All right. I have 2. All right. I'll go. I'll go Detective Bailey.
I
think they're gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a 2 male, 1 female.
Okay.
I'll go Quinn Bailey, just because. I'll go Quinn Bailey, just for reasons.
Yeah.
AKA Liana Liberato.
Yeah. I know who she is.
And then I'm stuck on my 3rd one. So you say yours, and then I'll come back to my 3rd one, if you have.
So here's the thing. I think they're gonna pay homage to Scream 2 in this one. So I think that the main killer, like the cracked Ghostface one, is just going to be just a fan of the movies. I don't even think we know who it is yet. Like, I don't even think we've seen him. I think it's just going to be some random psycho, like Mickey was.
I don't know if I like that because it's like, how are you supposed to guess? You know, that's part of the fun with Scream, guessing who you think it is, and it's like, if it's somebody you haven't seen before, it's like, how are you supposed to?
Well, I mean, maybe we just see him in the movie.
That's
Like, I
true.
don't think. Were they really showing off Mickey in the trailers of Scream 2, in the Scream 2 trailers? I don't know.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah,
I'm older than you, and that was before my time.
Yeah, I
so,
think
yeah.
I think no one ever saw Mickey until the movie.
Oof, I can't comment on that because I have no idea.
Yeah, I think because the thing is, a lot of people are saying that this shrine, it's not like that. It's not like the actual stuff. Like no one is actually going to the crime scene of Scream 2 and grabbing stuff and putting or Billy's house. I mean Stu's house in Scream 1, grabbing the stuff and putting it away. Like this is all like replica stuff.
Yeah.
So also, I'm thinking, yeah.
Also, who led them there?
That's what I'm saying. Like
that's what I want to know. Who knew about this?
Cause see, here's the thing. Everyone's like, oh, it's got to be a cop because who else could have access to, like all this evidence, right? But then I'm like, isn't that a little too obvious?
Well, I mean, Billy Loomis was the obvious choice in one.
I mean, yeah, but you would think they'd learn by now. Like, don't make it that obvious, huh?
Yeah. But of course, but I mean, I don't know. I don't. All right.
I mean, it could be that maybe it is that obvious, and it is the cop. You know.
I'm gonna rule out the core four.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I don't think it's the core four.
If Sam is going to be Ghostface, it will not be in this movie. It will be in the next movie.
Yeah. No.
Samara Weaving, she has written kill written all over her.
Okay.
And I don't know any of these other characters. The cop, I think they're going to go back to just because they were supposed to do it, and they never did do it. And Hayden Panettiere, no way.
No.
Either Dale or Hayden Panettiere is going. One's going to survive, one's going to go. Yeah. I hope they don't bring Hayden back just to kill her off.
Yeah, I mean, because look, like, either way, because supposedly what I'm also hearing is that they want to do like a spin-off series with Hayden.
Oh, like a TV series?
Yeah, like a TV series with Hayden.
Before that.
Yeah, so it's like, even if she dies in this one, they could still do it. It'll just be like everything before Scream 6.
True, and it's crazy how different she looks compared to 4. Because 4 she had the really short hair, now she's got the longer, and it's like when I saw her in the trailer, I'm like, that's
but Hayden still, man.
Whew. That was also 12 years ago.
yeah, but Hayden still, hey man, yep. Hayden still, just easy on the eyes, bro. She's easy on the eyes.
I agree, man. Yeah. All right, so who are your killers? Who you think?
So I think like the one in the
Oh wait, look, okay. So does that count as one of your 3?
Yeah, that's only one of the 3. I'm kind of going where you went. I'm going where it's like the main one and then like a boy and a girl. So I think it's gonna be the crack Ghostface might be just like a rent, like the fan or whatever that's setting this whole thing up. Because here's the thing too. I think 6. I think because here's what from like kind of like what I'm hearing and stuff. 6, they're saying is more gonna be like not like a standalone, but more like its own, like you don't have to watch 5 or 7 to get into 6. Like 6 is gonna be like its own, just like full on
no
good
callbacks,
time.
No nothing.
Yeah, like just throwing everything at the like. It's just gonna be badass.
Interesting.
Right?
Interesting.
So that's kind of like why I'm hearing like it's only gonna be like 2, like only like on the same night or maybe even 2 nights, because it's gonna be like the story begins and it ends right there in 6. Like
that's a rare in the movie field that the movie only lasts a day inside the movie. It's a rare thing, but if it's done right, it can be good.
Yeah, I don't know, but like that's kind of like what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
So
how many?
I don't know, but I don't know if it's true. It might not be true. It might just be people speculating. But that's
I don't know many movies that have lasted just one day. In the Grown Ups 2, I know that one, but
yeah,
I mean,
think it's
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, of course, but that's kind of in the title.
Wasn't Halloween only one day? The first one? It was just Halloween, right? Oh no.
Was that technically like the 30th or the 29th?
Well, no, because he escapes, then he stalks her. I mean, goes back to Haddonfield. That's like another day, right?
Halloween. That's a good point. Halloween 2 is one day because it's the night.
Yeah.
But does that bleed into November 1st?
Yeah.
Does that bleed into November 1st? Probably.
Yeah. There you go.
We all know Michael doesn't work in November.
So I think it's gonna be the cracked Ghostface is gonna be just like the guy that wanted to kill, like just psycho serial, like a Mickey. Because here's the thing. This guy looks tough. He remember the shotgun scene?
Yeah.
This dude handling one shotgun with one hand.
We should talk about that after. Yeah. Wow.
He's handling a shotgun with one hand, and the way he moves with it, it's tactical. This guy is like okay.
He's got training.
Which is what I'm saying. I think it's like just some guy that was preparing for this for maybe since 5, maybe like a full year to prepare for this, maybe even longer. Who knows? It's just some guy that was just obsessed with all this, and he's like, I've been training for this shit my whole life, and he's just like taking dudes out.
Yeah.
And then the other two, I think, is going to be just the teenagers. Probably that one that everyone says looks like Richie, Jack Champion. He's probably going to be like his little brother or something.
Does he look like Richie? I didn't even.
Everyone's saying he does. I mean, I think it's the curly hair.
Yeah, that's a bit of a reach, but I could kind of.
Yeah, they're saying that he kind of looks like Richie, and then he's wearing plaid. You know the whole rule, like the killers normally wear plaid. So, so I'm thinking it's gonna be
photos.
So I think it's him, and then the girl. I think is going to be the one that you said, the Liberato.
Quinn Bailey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
the only I would have said Samara, but not because she's Samara, just because she looks like Liv. So I would be like, maybe that's like her sister or something.
Oh yeah, they do kind of look alike now that you're
Yeah. So I would be like, maybe that's like her sister or something coming back for revenge or whatever. But nah, she screams opening kill. Unless it's a fake out opening kill. Unless maybe she is the killer and it's a fake out opening kill. I don't know.
I'm looking at photos right now. She's giving me Tatum Riley vibes. Samara Weaving.
Yeah, she could have definitely did that. She could have definitely.
Yeah, I think that's what they're getting at here. Oh my goodness. Here, let me. Wow. Yeah, if I could put it up to the screen, if you could even see.
Bro, Liv all day, man.
Yeah, I see Tatum Riley. But
but it's because the shirt. Point. The shirt.
That's what's giving me Tatum Riley vibes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now I haven't seen the Jack Champion guy yet.
Like in the trailer, he I can see why people are saying he looks like a younger Richie. He does. He's got the curly hair. He kind of looks like Richie. I get what people are saying.
I haven't seen him in the photos yet, but yeah, the second trailer for Scream. Wow. Gail finally gets a call. I hope that makes it to the movie.
So wait. So you haven't seen that clip that they released when Gail was in I think it was Jimmy Kimmel with Jimmy Kimmel, where she kind of released it. She released like a clip of like more like a more kind of like extended version of like the whole apartment scene where Ghostface throws that guy through the bookshelf.
Oh yeah.
And that like it's not like the trailer where it kind of like skips. It's like they show the scene, so we're seeing like what happens. It's kind of like a clip of the movie.
Ooh, okay.
Bro, it is badass. Like yo, that one scene got me hyped.
Yeah,
it is so good.
When she finally gets a call, and it's the first time ever, and again, well, it is it is and it isn't the first time ever. She got the call, but Randy answered. It would be the first time she's had a conversation with Ghost.
Yeah, it was Ghost. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm for it, man.
Yeah, bro. This scene is gonna be awesome. Like that little bit that they showed us was awesome, and there's gonna be more because like it was only like the beginning of. They only showed like a couple of like maybe 10 seconds.
Yeah, and she says, "I will shoot you in the head." Now,
yeah,
for some reason on TV it kind of jumps because I'm pretty sure she adds another word in there.
Yeah, she adds. Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a guess.
Yeah, she puts one in between the,
Yeah, for sure. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure she just doesn't say that.
Yeah. Yo, and here's the thing. I don't know if you notice this. Maybe it's just Maybe it's just a error, error in the movie or whatever. But in that scene, like if you ever get a chance to look at it, look at it.
The Gale one.
Yeah. Like in the trailer.
Probably watch it tonight.
Yeah. When Ghostface throws that guy through the bookshelf and he wipes the knife.
Yeah.
Before he wipes the knife, it looks like it's already clean. Like it looks like he just wiped it to like pretend like he stabbed him. So I think that maybe whoever that guy is that got killed and thrown through the bookshelf might be involved.
Interesting.
But maybe that's just a
Yeah. Maybe I can see. Yeah, maybe they're just doing that to throw you off. Now, what was that? Like her assistant or cameraman?
Like no, I don't know. No one's like it was just some guy in the background. That people are saying maybe it's a security guard.
Yeah, that's possible too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
or maybe Joel's back.
They wouldn't do Joel like that. They wouldn't do Joel like that.
My man was smarter than that in Scream 2.
No, said, they wouldn't.
I'm leaving.
Like Yo, I'm not gonna lie though. I would love to see Joe in 6.
I would too.
Yo, did you ever hear the rumors about what people were saying that they thought Joel might actually be the twins' dad?
The father. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad.
Me neither.
I wouldn't be mad at all. Because whoever who plays Martha Meeks, do you know her name in real life?
Heather Monterazzo, I think it's
yes, it's something Italian. Yes.
Yeah.
She said she knows who the father is.
Okay.
But she didn't say who, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But
that'd be cool, man, if it's Joel.
That would be a. Or maybe we're running with your theory. Scream 7 open and kill. We see him at the funeral.
Boom. Yeah, that's how they bring back Joel. Yeah.
I mean, because it would be kind of weird if he's in this one, because they're in New York.
Yeah.
Them going to New York changes a lot, but if they come back to Cali in 7, it's possible.
Yeah. I mean, they could make it work in New York because New York's kind of like that, like kind of like the, like a big business place. Like everyone goes there, it's like California. It's like Hollywood kind of,
true, but it would be tough to explain. Like, why are both her parents there? Why is?
But Joel coming back because he's actually her baby daddy. That.
Joel's one of the few characters that has survived, and we just never saw again.
Yeah.
He came back.
Would you imagine like the Meeks, like the Meek twins or whatever? They're at the funeral, and they're just like, "Dad," and then like the camera pans and it's Joel.
Yeah, that would. I'd be like, all right, let's go.
Hell yeah,
I'm in. Because he was a funny character. He was really good.
Joel was the man, bro. Yes, I got that on film.
Yes, I got that. Where he faints after seeing the van of Randy.
Whoa. That was great. Joel's a man, bro.
He was really good. And you know what? I think he pitched that to Wes Craven.
To come back?
No. Like, he was like, hey, let me be like that character and be like, I know what's going on. I have to.
Okay.
And then they were like, you know what? That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
And it was great because it's like, finally, someone's being smart.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, technically, Richie and Sam were kind of like that in 5 when they were like, "We're gonna get the fuck out of Woodsboro."
Yeah.
But
Richie had other plans.
Yeah, Richie was kind of faking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I look back at it, he was kind of shady. Of course he was, but
Yeah.
but he was funny. He was really funny.
Yeah.
What's your alibi?
Holy shit, Ghostface.
What's your alibi? I was watching Netflix.
Uh-huh.
And it's so funny. You don't even look at him as a suspect. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's pretty funny. But then what was it? Amber says, "All right, let's go Netflix. Come on, let's get out of here." Yeah. I mean, the killers walked out together. That was kind of crazy. But then when they
Amber.
when they let him live, that was my Oh, actually, that's a good question. I just thought of one. Do we see Dewey in a flashback?
I don't know. A flashback.
I
think we will. I think we will get Dewey back, but I'm trying to figure out how would they.
Him, Billy, Stu, Mickey, Mrs. Loomis, they all come together.
And they all just come back.
Yeah, they're all like, "What's up?" Some of them got holes in their heads.
Like Sam's having hallucinations of everyone.
Yeah,
just everybody that died.
I would love for them to mention. I mean, they might mention with the shrine, but like Mickey was never mentioned. Roman played a pivotal point in this, and he was really never mentioned. Yeah, it's just Billy and Stu, kind of, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not even Stu. It's like everyone's always just Billy.
Yeah.
So I mean, if Stu is the mastermind, he's probably getting a little pissed right about now. Like, why the hell is it only about Billy? What's the hell going on?
He's not even mad that we're doing the killings. It's like,
could you imagine? No, could you imagine if he gets mad and he's like, because you know how I said that 6 is kind of be like its own thing.
Yeah.
Imagine like in 7, hey, he's like upset about it. He's like, yeah, no one even brings me up. It's all Billy. He's like, even that clown in New York had Billy's costume in a case. And he's left mine out. Imagine he said something like that.
That would be a good one. Oh,
I'd be like, whoa. I'd laugh.
So yeah, and you know what? Stu isn't, or was it? Stu or Matthew Lillard was never in the Ghostface costume. Billy was at one point in real life. Do you know this?
What? Wait. Weren't they kind of taking turns in the final act?
Yes, there was no unmasking in Scream 1. Remember?
Oh yeah. Because Matthew just walks in from the side.
Yeah, he was just like, "Surprise, Sydney!" Wow, that's
yeah.
I think I found a new impression. Okay, got a surprise, Sydney. All right, I gotta remember that one.
You got it. Sounds good.
Yeah, thank you. I gotta remember that one. Huh. Interesting. And yeah, but Billy Skeet, I should say. Do you remember the scene where Randy's watching TV and the guy's sneaking up behind him and he's about to stab him?
Yeah.
But then I think he hears Sydney scream.
Yeah. It's the screaming.
That's Skeet Ulrich in the costume.
Okay.
Like the legit actor. He wanted one scene in the costume. And that was the one scene Wes Craven gave him.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So,
well, I mean, yeah, I guess it would be because I mean that one didn't really have any like hard stunts or anything. So
yeah, it's just like him walking, just
kind of backing up and stuff. Yeah.
And I mean, in reality, they could have done the bathroom scene. That wasn't really that hard.
Yeah,
he just bum rushes the door and then Sydney gets away.
Yeah.
I mean, but Matthew Lillard, if he ever takes off that Ghostface mask, you're gonna be like,
bro, if Matthew Lillard comes back in 7 and he just lifts up that mask, bro, this Matthew Lillard.
Bro, don't you know history repeats itself?
Imagine. Bro, I'm talking about like for us Scream fans.
Yeah.
The pop in that theater is probably gonna be on like Tobey Maguire coming out on Spider-Man levels.
Oh my goodness! See, nobody at my theaters, nobody goes crazy anymore. Like No Way Home, they went crazy. No, Infinity War and Endgame, they went crazy. But like,
I mean, that's pretty much it. What else would people?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, Scream 5 was the first one I saw in theaters, so.
Yeah.
But
no, I mean, yeah, I think that those are like the biggest like what people were waiting for type movies.
yeah,
That came out, so.
when Garfield or Andrew Garfield came on, everybody was going crazy, as was
yeah.
I. And then
Oh,
Toby
yeah.
walks in, and you just hear the crowd go nuts. And
Oh, yeah.
even for Daredevil, people were like, "Oh yeah,
bro, you too."
Yep.
In my theater too, people were going nuts. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I was kind of like when it happened, like when Daredevil like caught the brick and everything, everyone was like, oh, and then, and everything like that. Everyone was like, oh my god, blah, 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 blah. And like I was kind of like, yeah, it's cool, yeah, but let's get to the meat and potatoes here. Let's
it's like, all right, you gave us a little something now.
Like
It didn't even take for the brick catching. As soon as the cane hit the floor, everybody went nuts in my theater.
Yeah.
Everybody knew, and I'm like, my man. I'm like,
so
all right, cool.
so in my theater, it went like this: the cane hit, and everyone was kind of like, like you just started hearing oh my god, oh my, like you just hear it, like oh my god, and then the camera kind of like pans up and it shows him, and it was like ah! And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not a huge Marvel fan, so I kind of knew who it was, but I didn't know. Like what the story behind it and whatever.
Yeah, I feel you.
But everyone's flipping out. So I'm there. I'm just like, yay, cool, yay.
You're like, oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, woo, yeah.
You're like nudging the guy next to you, like, yo, who's that?
Yeah, like, come on, brother. Hey, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
but yeah. And then when the brick came through the window and he stopped it, that one. They went nuts for in my theater.
If Stu comes back and I'm in the theaters and people start clapping, I'd be like, all right, cool. I respect it.
I'm popping. I'm man. Listen,
you're supporting a murderer, but that's cool. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, hey man,
he killed like 10 people, but
whatever. It's
time heals all wounds.
Yeah, exactly right.
Oh man, but yeah,
man. If we find out that Stu was actually the one that killed Dewey, that's gonna be awesome.
That would make a lot of sense because
no one believes this whole it was Amber. Nobody believes it.
Yeah, because Amber's 5'1" and that killer was 6'2".
Yeah, like he looked huge, and then like no one believes it. Everyone, even like non-Scream fans, are like, wait a minute, she was the one that took down Dewey.
You could have easily said it was Jack Quaid, and that would have answered all questions.
Yeah. I mean,
Jack Quaid's a big boy.
Yeah, because the thing is, since he was there, like you easily just like, okay, so it wasn't him, so it was her. Like, like if he wasn't there, you could have easily just been like, okay, it must have been Jack Quaid then.
You could have easily reversed those roles, though.
Yeah.
If Jack Quaid is the one to take him out, you're like, yeah, okay. He's a big boy.
That would have been but like
Amber at 5'1".
Yeah, bro. If we find out if we find out Stu, like he's just talking, and he's just like, he's like, yeah, I had those, I had my little people have their fun, but there was one guy that I had to do myself.
Personally, I had to take care of this one. Yeah,
personally, this one was personal.
That's why I think if Stu ever comes back, he has to be the one to kill. If Gale survives, Gale. Maybe Hayden, but there's really no history there, and of course Sydney.
Yeah. That's why I'm with you. I'm with you with the whole. If Sydney doesn't come back in 7, that kind of just kills. I know.
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah, I know. Craven and all of them are saying like, that they could still do it, but for me, man, it's like
same.
they have to have Nev. Nev has to be there.
Because
and it's like, where's the connection?
Yeah, because okay, could he have a standoff with Sam?
Sure, I mean, because Billy's daughter and all that, but no, it's not the same. It's like this is the OG Nev versus OG.
We want Stu versus Sydney.
Stu versus Sydney. We want Stu the rematch of part 1.
Yep, because it's how many people are left from 96? It's Nev and Courtney, that's about it. And if Stu comes back,
Stu,
it just wouldn't work for me. It would be like, I'd be happy to see him, but it'd be like, this would have been much better with Sydney,
Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone's gonna be like, wow, I sure do wish Sydney was here for this.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That everyone's gonna be like. Let's be honest. Everyone's gonna be thinking that.
Yeah, I agree.
Everyone, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh man, it's freaking awesome. Stu's here." Sure wish Sydney was.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I just don't think it works without Sydney.
Yeah. I hope they. That's what I'm telling you. If they know they're bringing Stu back, they're gonna do whatever it takes to bring back Sydney. They're gonna
I would hope they'd be like, just keep quiet. You still are mad at us.
Yeah, still don't like us.
Or maybe this was all a part of the plan. It's all a part of the plan.
It could be. It could have been to throw
like,
us off.
Yeah, like yo Sydney or yo Nev, act like you hate us. Just drop this message, say whatever you please, and then we'll keep quiet. And I don't think has anybody ever done that. We're booking it like wrestling now. Everything's fake.
I mean,
determined.
Didn't like Andrew Garfield and Toby kind of like
Garfield did it,
man.
Yeah.
Garfield was like, "We're not in this, man." Like,
and then they put a picture that was photoshopped.
Yeah, everything's photoshopped. Like, no, we're not in this.
Yeah, and then they interviewed him after, and they were like, "You're not in the movie, right?" He goes, "I may have lied."
Yeah,
may or may not have lied. Yeah. All right. You got anything else you want to add?
I mean, I think we talked about everything.
I got nothing. This was
I mean,
cool.
I'm just excited for this movie, and hopefully it's. Oh, here's the thing. I think Scream 6 has the potential to be so good that I think that after this movie comes out, a lot of people's rankings are going to change.
Ooh, okay. All right. Well. I think it's going to be on some like. Okay, nothing's topping the original. Let's be real here. Nothing. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So I think for a lot of people, it's going to go 1, maybe 2. But I think after that, it's going to be 1, 2, 6, and then the rest can be in any other position.
Okay.
Or maybe even 1 and 6.
Give me your rankings right now.
Obviously, as far as right now?
Yep.
Right now,
I'm putting you on the spot. I am putting you on the spot.
Okay, so from 1 to 5. I mean, to be honest, I almost like them in order, except for maybe. Okay, so I like 1, 2, and 3. I mean, I know everyone hates 3, but I like
3's probably my least.
Yeah, for me, it's probably 1, 2. I don't know if maybe 4, 3. No, 4. No, 5, 4, and 3.
I think we have the same list.
Yeah, 1, 2, 5. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go like that.
4 and 5 are kind of interchangeable for me, but it's 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, or 4, 5, 3. I do like 4. I think 4 gets a lot of slack.
Yeah.
But Jill was one of the best ghost faces.
Yeah.
But then you also had one of the worst ghost faces, in my opinion. Charlie. That's just my opinion.
Charlie.
Yeah, that's just he was just kind of there.
You know what's funny? Like, I saw that movie 1,000 times, but for some reason, when I was watching it last night on Destin's stream, I think it was Destin's stream, we were watching Scream 4. It really hit me. I'm like, this guy is a freaking lapdog. He was like, here's your gun. They want you to have this.
Jill,
there you go.
They want you to have this for your protection. And
for your protection. And the way he was talking, he was like he would like look down, kind of like not live. Joe's gonna like smack him.
That would be funny. Now that would be funny. Like have you ever seen you ever watched the show King of Queens? With Kevin James.
I haven't seen the whole thing through, but I've seen some.
Have you ever seen the paintball episode by chance?
No.
Okay. So Eric Roberts, you know who that is, the actor?
Yeah. Okay.
So cool. I met him. Segue.
All right, awesome. Cool.
Wonderful guy. Really nice. It was weird. I didn't expect him to be so nice, but he's in the paintball episode of King of Queens, and it's him and Kevin James. and Kevin James is saying something to him. Eric Roberts just turns around, slaps him across the face, and he goes, "First, we calm down." That would be phenomenal in a Scream movie. Like the one killer's losing his mind, and then like backhand be like,
Just
"Relax."
calm down.
That kind of happened in one. It kind of happened in one, but like they didn't slap him. They were just like, "Hey, you're getting a little crazy."
Yeah, but Charlie was just, bro. Charlie was just like he would like kind of like not even like he couldn't look her in the eye. He was kind of looking down. I'm like, what is this lapdog, bro?
Yeah. Hey, is he the worst Ghostface?
I mean, if we're going TV if we're including the TV series, if we're just talking movies, if we're just talking, you know. You want
to know something bad?
What?
I don't even remember who was Ghostface in the TV show.
The third series.
Yeah. Oh, I remember Brandon James. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Kieran. Don't get me wrong. Or Piper, Kieran, and that mystery person.
Well, you know what's so funny about the series? I literally got the whole series, and it's so crazy. I think I've watched too much Scream, bro. I literally knew who Ghostface was each time. I got it like throughout the whole thing, except 3, and that's only because it sucked.
Yeah. So I didn't put together Piper in season 1, but I kind of figured it was Kieran.
Yeah. Spoiler warning, guys.
Yeah. Sorry, not that the show's 7 years old or anything.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. If you're on a Scream stream, it's like I remember there was one. I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was obviously a joke. Like so, but I think it was Craven. He was watching Scream 1. And somebody was like, spoiler warning. And Craven, it was a joke, but Craven's like, it's 25 years old.
Yeah. I remember like the whole panel was like, just laughing, right? Was it that one?
If you were, how did you make it to this stream if you haven't screened Scream 1?
At least Scream 1, bro.
Yeah, it's like, how'd you make it here? Yeah. Bro. But yeah, no, spoiler warning, Scream TV. First 2 seasons, Kieran and Piper. I didn't guess Piper. I didn't. Well, the half sister thing threw me in for a loop, of course.
So here's what made me suspect Piper.
Okay.
Literally, I didn't suspect Piper until this one scene, and I never changed my mind.
I think I know where you're going with this.
The scene where where she's talking to the main girl, and she's talking about her dad that died or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And when she said that, I was like, she's the freaking killer. I was like, she's it. That's it. And literally all the red herrings, everything. No, I was like, no, she's the killer. I don't care. I was like, I don't care.
See, I didn't pick up on that. I just thought she was trying to like bond with Emma because they were.
That's why I was like, she's the killer. I'm like, she's trying too hard. I'm like, she's trying way too hard. Bro, when you watch Scream this much, bro, you can just you smell it, bro. You smell the fakeness. You're like, you're trying way too hard here.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. I was like, she's the killer. I don't care what happened. I don't care. Someone could be whatever. I was like, she's the freaking killer.
Yeah. And then I like how they did it. It was like, wait, she's the only killer? It's like, wait a minute. How is this possible? I saw her get attacked, and it's like, I still have one more. So bang! And I'm like, oh, okay, all right. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
I'm not gonna lie to you though. I only had Piper pegged for the first one.
Oh, so we're the opposite. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have if she was like, oh, I have a accomplice, and she actually would have shown it. I don't think I would have got who it was.
Well, I mean, dating, I didn't guess. I wouldn't have been able to guess that.
But it's funny because I did know he was the killer in season 2, which he reveals himself to be.
Yeah, and it's weird. He accidentally reveals himself too. It's like,
yeah.
There's the quote, and Emma's like, wait a minute. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would love to see them at a convention. Hey, Monster Mania, whoever, get the Scream TV cast. I would love to meet them.
We need one more season, man. We really do.
I wouldn't even be mad if it's like a 6-episode season. Wrap it up.
We need one. We just gotta wrap this up, bro. We just gotta
say who killed Kieran, and then we move on.
Kicks, yeah. Because they bring that guy that's like, oh, what at the end when they're like, oh, welcome, Mr. James, when the guy was checking in.
Yeah, welcome, Mr. James. That's like, wait a second.
We're like, come, bro.
You're gonna leave the Cavill cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Power Rangers. Why is my life cliffhangers?
yo, and didn't they not like? Didn't they kind of like not really explain? I mean, they kind of explained it, but they kind of didn't really go anywhere with it. This whole thing where the girl's best friend, that the girl Audrey, where they were like, she was kind of involved because she was writing Piper like all these.
Yeah, she's like, because she kind of mentioned it, but she's like, Emma left me, but why she put the mask on? Because they found her DNA on it.
Yeah.
They kind of like went, yeah.
All that stuff. They kind of like, they're like, oh, we're gonna do something with it, and they kind of just like, no, we're not gonna.
She brought Piper to Lakewood. That was the thing.
Yeah, it's basically her fault, kind of.
Yeah, and then but I don't think she killed anybody.
No, I don't think
Audrey.
so.
I don't think so either. I think,
but so like, that's kind of what made me like. That's kind of what made me like. Okay, I guess I can still kind of cheer for her because she didn't technically kill anyone.
Kieran knew who she was, of course, because he was just messing with her. But
I'm not gonna lie. I like the name, the Lake. What was it? The Lakewood 6.
Yeah, that became the Lakewood 3, 4.
Yeah, or whatever their name was. Was it like the Lakewood something? Lakewood 5, Lakewood 6, whatever.
Yeah, it's Lakewood 6, and then Jake died.
Yeah, but I thought that was a cool ass name for a group, the Lakewood 6. I remember I heard it, I'm like, damn, that is really cool. That's a cool ass name.
Jake died. Kieran died.
Bro, Jake.
Yeah, that was brutal. That was I think we need a Scream TV stream.
Yeah.
I think I mean it's not going anywhere, so the history's there.
Yeah.
Jake, oof. And then him falling, and then oof. Oof. And Zoe, that was rough.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna figure that out when to fill that in. Scream TV stream. I think just the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
If anybody comments on that 3rd season, we will not be not. And the 3rd season had the cast too. That was the weird part. It had Keke Palmer. It had I don't know his name, but he was the Blue Power Ranger in the movie.
Yeah. That he was the main guy. Yeah.
I'm blanking on his name. He was Dion and Marcus. I'm blanking on his name. But they had the cast, and it was like, oh. And then they had
the Ghostface mask.
Yeah, then they had the how they got the rights to that, I'm still not sure. But Marcus's mom is a famous actress too. I can't remember.
Yeah. I think she was in a Marvel movie. I think.
Should we go look it up? Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah, we don't acknowledge. Why is it always Scream 3s we don't acknowledge?
I think it's because I think they always mess it up in the 3rd. I hope it's not a thing with Scream 7, because technically that's their Scream 3.
That's true.
I hope not.
And, I mean, I don't even think Scream TV is coming back at this point.
Yeah, it's getting a little too. It's getting like they're getting older and stuff like that. I
mean, Willa or Emma is doing Reacher, so she's doing pretty good. Brooke Maddox, or I don't know her name in real life. I can't remember it, but she's writing movies and stuff, so she's doing pretty good. I think the time has passed. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it's that I love that last episode, man. It was like a little mini Scream. I mean, a little season 3 kind of. I was like,
I loved the ending. My favorite scene still to this day is when Kieran is in jail and he picks up the phone.
Yeah, bro.
And Mike Vaughn delivers one of the most bone-chilling voices. Hello, Kieran. Who told you could wear my mask? And even Kieran's like, what? Who? What?
Bro, my mouth hit the floor.
I watched it live and I was like, oh my goodness.
Bro,
and I was like, I can't wait for season 3. And apparently I can.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, that's the thing. It's like, how are you gonna drop that type of a cliffhanger and then drop that season 3? Come on, bro.
It's like, oh my goodness, I can't wait for season 3. And then it's like, it was on MTV or whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think.
And then MTV's like, just wait till you see what we have in store for you. Oh, what do you have? Nothing.
Nothing.
We literally will not have the show because what? It went to VH1 in Screams 3 or season 3.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at like the cast for like the first and second Scream thing. Yeah, I mean, they definitely don't look like teenagers anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it in the future, but like,
I mean, I guess, but
what was Brandon James doing for 7 years? You know, if he's back, you know.
Yeah, I guess it's like yeah. I mean, he was there. Like, what was he doing?
Or Troy James, that was the brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's that. We'll dive into Scream TV. I might have to go rewatch the show now. I have to rewatch leading up to
like if I know the stream's coming, I'm definitely gonna have to rewatch because I watched it first. I loved it, but I haven't seen it since.
It's coming. I just don't know when the stream.
Yeah.
This year for sure. April I got a lot of streams. May I got one lined up. Maybe June, July-ish.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, we'll figure that out. I have an ideal date. I'll run that by you though.
All right, cool.
Maybe, yeah, maybe we could switch it up a little on our days. Yeah. All right. Well, everybody, whoever joined tonight and whoever commented, thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for just listening to our theories and us going off on a bunch of tangents. But that's how I do. I don't stay focused on one subject. I
get you, man.
When my mind thinks of something, it just goes.
It just goes. Yeah, you hook on it and it just goes.
Yeah, and then I'll bring myself back eventually, you know. But Dino, thank you for joining me, my friend.
Anytime, buddy.
Yeah.
Anytime.
We'll get you on. I'm doing a WrestleMania stream. You are definitely WrestleMania prediction stream, I should say. You are definitely invited to that. That's at the end of this month. It will be a Saturday again. Are your off days Saturdays or it varies?
I'm normally off Saturdays, but like I could get called in whenever, but I'm normally off.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But again, thank you for joining me, bud. Thank you to everyone in the comments. Thank you to everyone who stayed put. And I'm Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns, and we'll see you next time, folks. Later.
See ya.